Across the vast expanse of our planet, there are landscapes that hum with a unique and ancient energy. Italy, this remarkable peninsula stretching into the heart of the Mediterranean, is one such place. Here, millennia of history have settled like layers of sedimentary rock. This is a realm of profound contrasts, where the snow-dusted peaks of the Alps give way to sun-drenched coastlines. For the solitary traveler, it presents a particularly compelling proposition: to open oneself completely to the rhythm of Italian life. The journey ahead promises discovery at every turn. Our exploration will take us into the very heart of this extraordinary land, to 5 of its most iconic urban ecosystems that make Italy one of the most fascinating and rewarding destinations on Earth for the intrepid solo explorer. So let us begin. A journey through the soul of Italy, one magnificent city at a time. Our journey begins in Lombardy. We arrive in Milan, a laboratory for the future. Its beauty is subtle, refined, born of industry and intellect. It is a city that works, creates and innovates. For the solo traveler, Milan offers a lesson in modern Italian identity. The Duomo di Milano stands as a testament to the city's historical ambition. Nearby, the Galleria Vittorio Emanuele II is a cathedral of commerce. To walk the streets of Milan is to immerse oneself in an aesthetic environment. It's the elegant lines of a tram, the artful pastries, the minimalist cafes. It is a city that demands attention and rewards it tenfold. Milan does not simply showcase style, it instills it. This is the first and perhaps most important lesson the city has to teach. To understand Milanese style, venture into the Quadrilatero della Moda, or the Fashion Quadrilateral. Here, along Via Monte Napoleone and Via della Spiga, the world's most revered fashion houses have established their flagship temples. These are galleries of wearable art, their windows curated with precision. A stroll through this district is a sensory immersion. The air carries the promise of exclusivity. Observing the clientele is a study in style. The influence of this district extends far beyond its boutiques. It powers the city's identity. The trends born here will eventually ripple outwards, influencing global fashion. Sit at a corner cafe and watch this theater of style unfold. One can learn about design, color theory, and texture simply by studying the displays. The Quadrilatero is an open-air university for anyone passionate about style. Milan's creative spirit extends beyond fashion. The city is a leader in industrial and interior design, evident in districts like Brera. Brera, with its bohemian atmosphere, is filled with art galleries and artisan workshops. Here, Milan's passion for beautiful, functional objects permeates every aspect of life. Further south, the Navigli district offers another facet of Milan's character. This area, defined by its ancient canals, has been reborn as a vibrant hub of creativity and nightlife. By night, locals gather for the aperitivo. The canals serve as a reminder of the city's ingenuity. It is this blend of history, art, and dynamism that makes Milan compelling. From Milan, our journey takes us eastward, to Venice. Built upon islands in a lagoon, it defies conventional urban development. The sounds of a city are replaced by water lapping against stone, the cry of gulls and the splash of oars. Arriving in Venice is a disorienting experience. Water becomes the primary thoroughfare. Boats are the dominant transport. Venice is a testament to human resilience. Built on an artificial foundation, it became a maritime republic. Palaces rise from the water, their foundations bathed by the tides. The constant presence of water infuses the city with a dreamlike quality. For the solitary wanderer, there is magic in getting lost. Each turn reveals a hidden courtyard or a breathtaking view. At the heart of this aquatic theater is the Grand Canal, a majestic stage flanked by magnificent palazzi, former homes of wealthy merchant families. Their facades present a stunning timeline of architectural history. A slow journey along the Grand Canal is like gliding through an open-air museum. The most iconic vessel is, of course, the gondola, the enduring symbol of Venice. Today, it offers a uniquely romantic perspective on the city. The canals are the functional veins and arteries of a living organism. All of life's necessities arrive by water. It is this serene atmosphere that constitutes much of Venice's appeal. It is a city that encourages you to slow down and simply be present. To truly know Venice, one must abandon the main thoroughfares of the canals and venture on foot into the city's intricate maze. This is the Venice of the Venetians, a world away from the crowds. The solo explorer has the ultimate freedom to wander aimlessly, to follow a narrow alleyway simply to see where it leads. It is in these moments that the true, secret soul of the city reveals itself. These are the quiet, authentic moments that create the most lasting memories. One can walk for long stretches without seeing another tourist, feeling as though you have the entire city to yourself. This is where the stones begin to share their secrets. Today, it serves to enchant and delight the visitor. This is a city that rewards the patient and the curious. To embrace its watery embrace and its stony puzzles is to partake in one of the most unique and romantic travel experiences. We journey now, away from the shimmering canals inland to the heart of Tuscany. Here, nestled amongst rolling hills bathed in a golden light, lies a city that changed the world. This is Florence, the birthplace of the Renaissance. It is a city not merely built of stone and mortar, but forged in the crucible of artistic genius and intellectual fire. Its very air seems to hum with the echoes of history, a living, breathing museum where every cobblestone and every piazza tells a story of ambition, creativity, and a profound shift in human consciousness. Here, the human spirit, for a time, seemed to know no bounds. The Arno River, a lifeblood of silver and green, carves its patient path through the city's core. For centuries, it has witnessed the rise and fall of dynasties, the whispers of poets, and the chisel strokes of masters. Its bridges, most famously the Ponte Vecchio, are not just crossings, but ecosystems of commerce and life, bustling with activity just as they have for generations. The river reflects the terracotta rooftops and the iconic dome that dominates the skyline, mirroring a city that is at once ancient and eternally vibrant, a testament to the enduring power of human ingenuity and vision on this remarkable planet. Observing Florence from the surrounding hills, one can appreciate its unique topography. It is a basin of human creation, cradled by the gentle slopes that produce Chianti wine and olive oil, resources that have sustained its people for millennia. This intimate relationship between the city and its landscape has shaped its character, its art, and its cuisine. The very light seems different here, softer, more ethereal, a quality that painters for centuries have desperately tried to capture on canvas. It is this light that illuminates the masterpieces held within the city's protective walls. The city's symbol, the giglio or lily, is everywhere, a floral emblem representing purity and beauty. It is a fitting icon for a place that gave birth to such an astonishing flourishing of artistic expression. From the Medici family, who nurtured this explosion of talent, to the ordinary citizens who lived their lives against this backdrop of extraordinary change, Florence became a complex and fascinating habitat for a new kind of human endeavor. It is a place to be explored slowly, to be savored, allowing the weight and wonder of its legacy to settle upon the soul. At the heart of Florence stands the Duomo. Its dome, by Filippo Brunelleschi, defied its age. It remains the city's dominant feature. The Uffizi Gallery holds Renaissance masterpieces. Botticelli's Venus set a new standard of beauty. The Galleria dell'Accademia houses Michelangelo's David. Carved from marble, it embodies the Renaissance ideal. Art spills into the streets, churches, and squares. Even the city's architecture reminds us of its artistic soul. To truly understand Florence, one must wander its labyrinthine streets. These narrow alleyways, shadowed by towering palazzi, are the ancient pathways of the city's life. Here, in the Oltrarno district, the other side of the Arno, the traditional artisan workshops still thrive. One can hear the tap-tap-tap of a silversmith's hammer or smell the rich scent of leather being worked by hand. These are skills passed down through generations, a living connection to the same guilds that supplied the city's patrons and artists centuries ago. It is a delicate ecosystem of craft, surviving in the modern world. History here is not a distant concept. It is a tangible presence. One can stand in the Piazza della Signoria, the city's political heart, and imagine the bonfire of the vanities, where citizens, swayed by the fiery sermons of Savonarola, burned their worldly treasures. One can trace the secret route of the Vasari corridor, an elevated passageway allowing the ruling Medici to move unseen from their home to the seat of government. Every stone seems to hold a memory, every corner a story of intrigue, power, faith, and betrayal that shaped the destiny of this remarkable city. The Florentine experience is also one of the senses. The aroma of strong espresso drifting from a corner cafe, the taste of a simple yet perfect panino made with fresh local ingredients, the sound of church bells marking the passage of time as they have for centuries. One must sample the local cuisine, which, like its art, is rooted in simplicity, quality, and a deep respect for tradition. A bowl of ribollita, a hearty vegetable and bread soup, tells a story of Tuscan resourcefulness, a culinary adaptation to the rhythms of the land and its seasons. Ultimately, Florence rewards the patient observer. It is a city that invites you to slow down, to look closer, to sit in a quiet piazza and simply absorb the atmosphere. It is in these moments of stillness that the city truly reveals itself. The golden light on an ancient stone wall, the faint echo of a distant choir, the sight of the Duomo framed by a narrow street. This is the enduring magic of Florence, a city built by giants, whose legacy continues to inspire and humble all who walk in their footsteps, a timeless monument to the creative power of the human species. Here on the banks of the Tiber lies Rome, a sprawling living museum where echoes of millennia reverberate. It is a chronicle of human ambition etched into the landscape. For the traveler, there is no greater pilgrimage. The ancient Romans were master builders. Their colossal structures continue to dominate the skyline. The Colosseum, the Pantheon, the Forum, titans of stone that inspire awe. This city is a complex ecosystem of the ancient and the contemporary. It is this integration of past and present that gives Rome its irresistible charm. Rome offers an endless feast, a truly unforgettable encounter with the enduring power of human history. The Colosseum, an iconic symbol of Roman grandeur, once held over 50,000 spectators. Gladiators fought to the death, and exotic beasts met their end in staged hunts. A complex network of tunnels, the Hippodrome, lay hidden beneath the arena floor. Not far away stands the Pantheon, dedicated to the gods. Its most remarkable feature is the Great Oculus, a direct link to the heavens. Its magnificent dome is still the largest unreinforced concrete dome in the world. Within Rome lies Vatican City, a spiritual epicenter. At its heart is St. Peter's Basilica, a monumental work of Renaissance architecture. The Vatican museums culminate in the transcendent beauty of the Sistine Chapel. Beyond the landmarks, the true spirit of Rome is found in its vibrant neighborhoods and daily life. In areas like Trastevere, the city reveals a more intimate character. The Roman relationship with food is a fundamental part of its cultural identity. The city's trattorias are extensions of the family home, where recipes are prepared with pride and passion. The city's public spaces, its piazze, are its open-air living rooms. These are the stages upon which daily life unfolds. As dusk descends, Rome undergoes a magical transformation. It is in these moments that one truly understands Rome's eternal allure. We travel south to Naples, a city of raw, unfiltered life. A vibrant metropolis that beats with the passionate heart of southern Italy. Perched on a spectacular bay under the gaze of Mount Vesuvius, Naples is a city of dramatic contrast. For the traveler seeking authenticity, Naples is unmissable. The historic center is a labyrinth of alleyways where life is lived in the open. To immerse oneself in this urban theater is to experience a visceral side of Italy. Naples is built on layers of history, shaped by Greeks, Romans, and more. This heritage is visible from Greco-Roman ruins to Baroque churches. Naples serves as a perfect base camp to Pompeii, Vesuvius, and the Amalfi Coast. It's a portal to a region of incredible history and beauty. Pizza's origin is in the bustling streets of Naples. It is a cultural icon, an art form governed by strict, time-honored rules. Authentic Neapolitan pizza, protected by a Vera Pizza Napoletana association, is a study in simplicity. A soft, thin base with a charred crust, topped with San Marzano tomatoes, fresh mozzarella di bufala, and fragrant basil. The pizzerias of Naples are revered institutions. The pizzaiolo is a master artisan. They slide the pizza into a blistering hot wood-fired oven. In 90 seconds it emerges, a masterpiece. To eat pizza in Naples is to partake in a living tradition. Legend says that in 1889 a pizza was created for Queen Margherita of Savoy. It was topped with tomatoes, mozzarella, and basil to represent the colors of the Italian flag. The pizza margherita became a symbol of national identity. Dominating the horizon, its silhouette a constant and powerful presence in the life of the city, is Mount Vesuvius. This is one of the world's most famous volcanoes, and its history is inextricably linked with the fate of the communities that live in its shadow. Its most infamous eruption in 79 AD was a cataclysm of unimaginable proportions, a sudden and devastating event that buried the prosperous Roman cities of Pompeii and Herculaneum under a thick blanket of ash and pumice. It was a stark and terrifying demonstration of the raw power of the natural world. The archaeological sites of Pompeii and Herculaneum offer a window into the past that is unparalleled anywhere on Earth. Walking through these remarkably preserved streets is a haunting and deeply moving experience. The volcanic ash that destroyed these cities also conserved them, creating a perfect time capsule of Roman life. We can see the homes, shops, and public buildings as they were on that fateful day. Frescoes still adorn the walls, mosaics decorate the floors, and everyday objects lie where they were abandoned in the frantic final moments. It is a poignant and unforgettable encounter with a lost world. For the physically adventurous, the ascent of Vesuvius itself is a compelling challenge. The trail to the crater rim leads through a stark and otherworldly landscape of volcanic rock and sparse vegetation. Reaching the summit, one can peer into the vast steaming caldera and feel the latent power of the earth beneath one's feet. The panoramic view from the top is breathtaking, encompassing the entire Bay of Naples, the city itself, and the surrounding towns. It is a perspective that brings a profound understanding of the delicate balance between human civilization and the formidable forces of nature. The people of Naples have a unique relationship with their volcano. It is a source of both fear and fascination, a symbol of destruction, but also of the incredible fertility of the surrounding land, which produces some of Italy's finest produce. This constant, looming presence has shaped the Neapolitan character, fostering a resilience and a philosophy of living life to the fullest in the present moment. They live with an awareness that life is precious and unpredictable, a perspective forged in the shadow of the great volcano, adding another layer of depth to this complex and captivating city. Our journey through the heart of Italy, from the fashionable avenues of Milan to the volcanic shores of Naples, now draws to a close. We have witnessed cities that are not merely collections of buildings but living organisms, each with its own unique character, its own distinct pulse. We have seen Milan's cutting-edge style, felt the timeless romance of Venice's canals, stood in awe of Florence's artistic genius, walked through the monumental history of Rome, and tasted the vibrant, authentic soul of Naples. Each city offers a different world, a different story waiting to be discovered. These 5 cities represent but a fraction of the immense diversity and beauty that Italy has to offer. They are gateways to a land of profound history, breathtaking landscapes, and a culture that celebrates life with unparalleled passion. The true magic of travel lies not just in seeing these places, but in allowing them to change you, to broaden your perspective, and to create memories that will endure for a lifetime. The Italian adventure is a rich tapestry, and we have only just begun to explore its intricate threads. Which of these threads has captured your imagination? Perhaps you see yourself sipping an espresso in a chic Milanese cafe, or losing yourself in the labyrinthine streets of Venice. Maybe your heart belongs to the Renaissance masterpieces of Florence, or you dream of standing in the shadow of Rome's Colosseum. Or is it the call of Naples, with its promise of the world's best pizza and a taste of life lived with unrestrained passion? Each path offers its own unique rewards. We would be delighted to hear which of these remarkable Italian cities you would love to visit most. Please share your choice in the comments below. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of Italy's urban treasures. We hope it has sparked your curiosity and inspired your own future travels. For more journeys to the world's most fascinating destinations, and for tips to help you plan your own adventures, we invite you to subscribe to our channel. The world is a vast and wonderful place, full of stories waiting to be told. Until our next journey together, farewell.